Corporate culture. Six core values. Gary Vaynerchuk has said, if you think about business like a computer, culture is the operating system. Everything else is an app. Finance is an app, creative is an app, strategy is an app, but culture is the operating system. I agree with that. Corporate culture is make or break. Corporate culture is everything. A mature company would renew itself with the right dose of corporate culture rejigging. A tech startup that has found product market fit could go on to a hyper growth trajectory and become a lasting company with the right corporate culture. Or it could flame out for the lack of it. Corporate culture is not just about listing a few core values and hanging it on the wall somewhere. Those values have to be living and breathing. They have to be regularly renewed. Culture is like character building for the company. It is not easy, but there is no way around it. Just like not every app in the App Store also goes on to build an operating system from scratch on which to run the app, most companies are better off not trying to reinvent the wheel of corporate culture. Amazon built what we know today as Amazon Web Services. It's cloud hosting used by all sorts of companies for internal use. But they had such overcapacity, they also turned it into a business. And what a business! It is a tremendous cash cow. The six core values I have identified for my company's corporate culture could be similar, as in, we could offer it also as a service to other companies. It could be a side gig for us. We could help other companies build or rebuild their own corporate cultures. Number one, work hard. You have to show up, you do have to put in the hours, but we have to be careful. When Albert Einstein was working on his theory of relativity, everyone around him thought he was lazy. Working hard can also mean getting plenty of sleep each night. The brain does its best work when you sleep. The Dalai Lama has said sleep is the best meditation. Working hard simply means putting in the hours. It is said if you want to become very good at something, spend 10,000 hours doing it. Sometimes that can mean working 12-hour days, perhaps even more. Talent is not enough. Skill is not enough. You have to then apply yourself. Performing well one time is not enough. Could you do it over and over again? Work ethic and discipline are values instilled early, but they have to be renewed at all ages. Number two, play by the rules. This is about the 10 commandments. Do not steal, things like that. This is not about being anti innovation. Innovation is often about breaking the rules. Innovation is about doing things different from how they have been done before. All major traditions affirm the 10 commandments in their own ways. This is not about one particular religious tradition. Playing by the rules is about doing the right thing. Number three, innovate. This is the top value. Old, mature companies die or stay on slow growth trajectories because they end up lapsing on this core value. I think a company like mine, a young tech startup, can help large old companies to get some of their mojo back. Right now, I'm looking for some consulting gigs to help with this. Number four, treat people with respect. That means no to racism, no to sexism, no to classism, no to ageism, etc. In this knowledge economy, people are your number one resource, and the best talent could come from any background. And out of the box thinking is only possible when your team is as diverse as can be. Today, the best teams tend to be global. Making a conscious effort to respect diversity is key to doing well today as a corporate team. Number five, communicate. This cannot be emphasized enough. You have to speak up. When Bill Gates was actively running Microsoft, one of his rules was if you delay good news, that is fine. But if you keep bad news to yourself, I will fire you because you cost me time that I don't have. Communication is the lifeblood of an organization. Number six, serve. All business is service. If you serve well, you make more money. The leader of the team is a servant leader. The leader serves. The team serves the customers. I would go one step further and say the corporate team should explicitly go and volunteer and selflessly serve, if only to deepen that attitude of service. Go volunteer to feed the hungry in your town on your day off. These are the six core values that could be your company's operating system, and I'm willing to help.